Hey there guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be looking at Car X Street once again. Now, Car X Street has been a really interesting game for me because it's really brought back my love for open world driving and how much fun it can be to just drive the streets. And I get lost driving these streets, but it seems to be just so much fun that I don't really even think about it. And it's turned into no hezzy sessions, really, because this for me, when you turn up the traffic onto high, the no hezzy is so much fun. Just flying down the streets as fast as possible and dodging and weaving in between cars. It reminds me of Assetto Corsa and the no hezzy, the Shitoko highways. And to be honest, it's almost as fun. If you could do this with your friends, this would be an absolute blast. An absolute blast. And it's funny at the moment because this game's ecosystem is so difficult. Like, you make no money from doing the races, that the best way to make money in this game is to virtually do no hezzy, is to fly down the highways as close as possible to other cars and dodge and weave traffic. That is the best way to make as much money as possible, and try not to hit other cars like I just did. But what I've been trying to do is make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible, without using cheats, because I don't want to possibly get banned in the future. But the best way to do it, from what I've seen online, is to do this. And I wanted to get up to level 10 because that's where I can unlock my S13 Sylvia like I used to have. And I want to try and modify it to suit my old car, as what I used to drive. And I'm going to mod it to be similar or exactly the same, or as much as possible. So I'm super excited about that. But the only way I was going to get to level 10 was to find a quicker way, because running the races was ridiculous. You're talking about making 3,500 credits per race in some of them as you get started. To even like get close to moving up levels is going to be almost impossible. And I'm actually surprised that there's no payment for damage. Thank God there isn't, because this game would be impossible. It's almost impossible the way it is, but it would be borderline impossible if you had to pay for damage as well. On top of tyres and on top of fuel, it will be almost impossible. And they've just recently dropped the price of fuel, and that's a start, the standard fuel anyway. That's a start, but they really need to do more work on the economy in this game, because that's the biggest thing letting it down right now. And to be honest, other than a couple like performance issues, it runs quite well on my PC, and this is taken on triple screens, and I'm literally only getting about 60 frames, which is not ideal, but it still runs okay. But there should be a lot more performance in this game, but it does run on triples, so that's good. But they've really got to work on this ecosystem, on the economy in this game, because yeah, it's almost degrading to the point of where it's not worth doing the races, because you're never going to be able to get the funding, and like you'll never be able to afford cars. The S13 that I'm trying to afford is like 150,000 credits, and I've already updated some cars, or one car really, As you see, I'm doing this in the Supra, which was a car that I got with the deluxe pack. And I'm glad that I got the deluxe pack, because if I didn't, there was no way that I would have a car fast enough to earn money or credits like this, because it just wouldn't go down the highway quick enough to earn a substantial amount of money. So it's worked out quite well so far, but there's a lot of grinding in this game, and that's an issue, because a lot of people who, like me, don't have much time to play, they're just not going to do it. They're going to jump on to have some fun for a bit, and then they're going to jump off, but you're not going to be able to progress your cars or get enough credits to be able to do anything meaningful in the game. If you're not earning enough, there's just not enough reward there. It's kind of the total opposite to Forza Horizon, where you get everything gifted to you, but in this game, it's the total opposite. It's almost too difficult. Well, it is too difficult. So what I'm doing at the moment is just flying up and down the highways, just trying to earn as much credit as possible to get myself through these levels. And you can also earn credits in the game, so you can also buy cars too, and it's the quickest way. So if you enjoy No Hesi, if you enjoy just flying through the streets in this massive traffic, it must be peak hour at the moment here, it is a hell of a lot of fun, and it's almost worth it just for this part of the game, because the road and the map is amazing. Everything else is almost perfect. It's got a good selection of cars. It runs quite well. It's not perfect. It is still a mobile game at heart, and they haven't fixed the economy to suit PC yet. But when they do, it will be a hell of a lot of fun. So it's enjoyable. It's really good. I think you should try it. And I'll leave the end of this No Hesi to you. So like and subscribe if you wish. There's so much more from these games and many more to come. And yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.